Hello, 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 everybody. Um, I went on last night late just in order to everybody check the deal out here because my partner is gone on a sacred mission. So I wanted to make sure that we kept the faith, stayed connected, and using different machines and all that stuff. And so I hope you can hear me okay. And we're dealing with a lot here, but we're making it. Oops. So this morning we're going to keep our schedule. Do the best. And so we're dealing with all kinds of things here, but it's the way it is. We'd like to begin with a prayer for healing. That's for sure. Last night I went on late just to make sure it was working. So I told a few stories, spoke a few poems. I used to do a late night kind of meditative trip on these sites this way. And it was sweet. It was fun to do it. I enjoyed it, actually. I might keep doing it. Who knows? It sets me up nice for sleepy time. I think in my file on my desktop, I called it sleepy time, I think. And I had a series of late night meditations and poems. Refuat HaNefesh, Refuat HaGuf, we appreciate you too. Refuat HaNefesh, Refuat HaGuf, for the healing of the spirit, the healing of the body, for the healing of the spirit, the healing of the body, for those we know, for those we don't know. On my right, the angel Michael, on my left, the angel Gabriel. In front of me, the angel Uriel, 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 behind me, the angel Raphael, and above my head, above my head, above my head, above my head, Shechinatel, Shechinatel. Michael was like God, Gabriel, God is my strength, Uriel, Uriel, Uriel. God is my light, Raphael, and above my head, above my head, above my head, above my head, Shechinatel, the inner presence, the quiet presence. Baruch atah Adonai Rofei HaCholim, blessed are you, great healer. Amen. Amen. and a prayer for learning. We've evolved our practice. We pray for healing, then we pray for learning. Not sure there's a then between them. Make the words of your teaching pleasant on our lips, the lips of all of those that come into our circles, so we can spend our time in learning for pleasure and for its implications. Learning for its implications in our lives, Maaseh the works of our hands, so that what we know becomes what we do, what we know to what we do, what we know to what we do. And also for its own sake, for the purity of it, for the clarity of it, purification of it, learning. When you don't know what to do, learn something new. Baruch atah Adonai melamed Torah le'amu Israel. Blessed are you who teaches to your people in this fashion. Amen. 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 Well, here's an interesting Mishnah today from Pirkei Avot, chapter 2. Looks like it's number 7, the way it's usually counted, numbered. Mishnah 2, number 7. Oh my God. Moreover, in addition, he saw, I suppose we're talking about Hillel here. That's who we've been talking about. What did he see? He saw a gulgolet, a skull. Oh my God. He saw a skull that was floating on the Al Panei Hamayim, face of the water. And he said, well, because you drowned, they drowned you. And in the end, those that drowned you shall be drowned. You know, this is a thing about retribution here, you know. This is strange. Oh, alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well. This saying is quoted also in the Talmud, in Babylonian Talmud, and there it is given in the name of Hillel. Hillel, you know, and Shammai, they were a pair that came just before we started calling our teacher's rabbi. Just before. So, you know, yeah. So there's a commentary, I think, by Rashi says that he probably knew this person whose skull this was. And he knew something about the story. It was more of a mystery tale, according to Rashi, that maybe he had been waylaid, and so that they would pay for their crime if they were caught. The saying is in Aramaic, though its setting is in Hebrew. It's unusual a little bit here. And it's very epigrammatic, very abbreviated. My dear teacher, Dr. Yerushalmi, has some long grammatical notes about the Aramaic. He was beautiful about Aramaic, and we spent a lot of time with him learning the various languages of the Near East. Aramaic especially. One day I'd like to make a CD of just Aramaic songs, because I'm devoted to obscure notions and especially arcane languages. I'm delighted in them. Also, we don't often get to witness the kind of retribution that's mentioned in that mission, though I have a feeling we're seeing it played out in the news these days. And those of us who have been patient these last years of seemingly unchecked poor behavior are seeing some sense of honesty and retribution and truthfulness breaking through. And that's always delightful to see. That's always something to see. We don't always get to see it. And it hardly ever is as clear as this Mishnah suggests. What a strange time we live in. So last night, we made the counting already last night. We counted, this is the 37th? Yes, it's the 37th day of the counting of the Omer. And the week that we're in the week of Yesod, which, interesting week. It's in the second triad of energies, Sphirot, these cosmic energies that have correspondent energies in the body. As it is here, so it is there. They're universal energies and also very individual energies that we can place in the body too. And Yesod is a synthesizing, as they say, they appear in triads for us. 2 sets of 3, and then the Malchut alone at the end. 2 sets of 3, and this is the second set of 3, and Yesod is the synthesizing, the third middle pole. And it's located really in the body. I mean, it represents body wisdom. When what you know becomes what you do. When we take the information, the wisdom that we have, what we learn, what we glean, what we derive, when we take that head wisdom and it comes south, it becomes body wisdom. What the psalmist called the works of our hands, so that what we know becomes demonstrated in what we do. And that is the sign, the sure sign of real learning, is it changes the way we act in the world. So let's take a look. We're in, all week we'll be in Yesod, in this central pole, this body wisdom. And today it happens to be the energy, the intersecting energy of Gevura, which is a balancing energy to loving kindness. It's a little bit of a restraint, a little bit of a pulling in, drawing in, gathering our resources, so to speak. The week of Yesod, an integrating middle pole, when what we learn becomes what we do. The wisdom expressed in body wisdom. Gevura, a restraint. When it comes within Yesod, expressed in body wisdom, gather ourselves in, take a good breath, hold it, and slowly exhale. The exhale will be slow, so the wisdom might become a spiritual experience one day. Chesed, love. Gevura, restraint. Tiferet, beauty. Netzach, you think you know. Hod, you don't. Yesod, foundation in the body. Malchut, the spigot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitchen b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu asfirat ha'omer. Hayom shiva shloshim yom she'em chamisha shavuot v'shnei yamim la'omer. Today is day 37 of the Omer, which is 5 weeks and 2 days of the Omer. May 4th, 2021. Bless our president, our vice president, here in the heartland, our new mayor, and all their noble retinue. The counting of the Omer, as taught by the poets of rock and roll, and Ben Bagbag. Fountains, its origins in love, love, chesed, loving kindness overflowing, negotiations by gevura, restraint, lifted up and balanced into tiferet, beauty. With Netzach this time ready. Second pass, you think you know. You don't know. Looking for soul in Hod. Settling into synthesis. Yesod in your slacks. With Malchut, the spigot is yours. Turn it. Don't turn it. Okay, everybody, thank you for joining us. Us. Susie will be back soon, and we'll continue on. We'll be here tomorrow morning, God willing, inshallah, same time. And we really appreciate this morning moment of focus and presence. Let's take another deep breath. Hold it for a moment and slowly exhale. Let's make the day a spiritual experience. Thanks for showing up. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.